All right, I'm gonna adjust the audio gain just a little bit more. All right, let me know if that does better without destroying the audio quality. Thank you. Because before it was at 2.2, output dB gain at, now it's at 4.1. But I want to show you something. So with the rollback charms, everyone got 200 hours of charms per person. And a lot of people, nobody used this effectively. I saw so many people, you're talking about, I need to train, but nobody actually utilizing their time effectively. And that actually grinded my gears. Seeing people talk about how they need to train, how they're constantly like training and shit, but they literally waste the easiest training of all time. That was very sad. I can confidently say that I got from 40 billion all the way to 60 billion. Obviously with all of the training, all of the charms that I got from rollback, it's bliss, it's real bliss. Let's see. So actually I don't want to do another red ribbon, honestly. What I do want to do is reminisce about how I got to 60 billion, and we'll wait out the rest of the charms, honestly, just because, or I mean, I say the rest of the charms, but really these are kind of the only ones that really matter, honestly. Not to say that the other ones aren't good or bad. It's whatever. So what this means is now that I finally have finished, now that I finally finished these charms, I can actually start using this account to leech. I can start using this account to fight and get Patora shards. The sky's the limit now. I'm actually going to start fighting Majin Buu now, just because if you fight Majin Buu, you're essentially wasting a whole hour trying to fight him. And if you have charms, you're essentially just wasting your charms just trying to fight him, and it's not the best way to utilize charms. Like, I understand, trying to get a quick quest in, but it's I know I'm pretty good at time management. Did I just expose these all right, that means I'll have to upload this later then. But yeah, this will be a scheduled post, sometime near the end of July, because I don't want to expose these. But this video was supposed to be in the very, very early July, but it's not going to be early July anymore. All right, so that means let's go into this. One thing I want to show you guys is my disciple he's just strong as hell. One thing I also want to show you is we have almost 4K scrolls, bro. We are so close. We are super duper close in reaching salvation. And after this, my training isn't really going to be any different. I'm gonna still be training at cold. I'm still going to be, having the charms work their magic. Because I still have charms. It's just not the potential charms. And this will help me, get charms as needed. And then worst case scenario, I can just, budget some time to get some Porunga charms, which I've done before. I've gotten them solo before. Also, if I'm speaking any differently, it's just because I'm really tired right now. One of the things that happened was I had a video upload scheduled every single day, and I accidentally didn't check, and it uploaded 3 videos in one day. So I kind of lost that consistency. But I do have a very limited amount of free time, so I'm going to use that free time to, oh my god, I need to do 20 more sets of push-ups. Hold on, I'm going to pause real quick. I need to do 20 more. Okay, so I did a challenge with myself to do 200 push-ups daily. And I was at the last set of 20. So I was doing 10 sets of 20 push-ups. And I almost almost just forgot that last set of 20. So that's really good. Really good. This is the first time I did a challenge. One thing I do want to talk about is mods. So the only way, actually, yeah, we'll discuss that in a later video. We'll discuss that in a video that's coming up more recent than this. It'll probably be early July, where I talk about the difference between mods and this and the like the vanilla version. And I think it is a very, very good thing to highlight. Just because mods, the only reason why piracy exists is because the base service has a lot of things that can be improved upon. It's the only reason why mods exist. The only time you don't see piracy is if the service itself is already convenient for the user base. So for companies like T-Mobile to try and crack down on mods, first off, it's not feasible at all for them to do that, especially at this point in time, where in some cases, literally the only way to play the game is using mods. So that'd be very, very ill-advised for them to do. All right. And the second thing is, you can just, T-Mobile drops the ball super hard. I know the head admin isn't opposed to looking at mods and seeing how they can improve the base product, but the thing is, actions speak way louder than words. Like, I understand T-Mobile not wanting to have mods on the game, but the thing is, you can't say that you don't want mods in the game while actively promoting mods. You have to have some sort of, putting your foot down. And you can't just be all bark and no bite in this case. One of the biggest things is literally mods are the only way that people can play the game at sometimes. Like, I can give you an example. When I first came back to this game, like a year ago, there was a glitch. There still is a glitch now. So this glitch has been happening for almost 3 to 5 years now, where you can't play the game unless you spend hours trying to download the game data, right? And the only way to consistently and reliably download the game data and actually play the game is through mod. How did you... Oh, he lost. He doesn't have a disciple charm anymore. Sheesh. Uh-oh. That's actually sad. So, on versions that I got the mod for, I was able to download the game data. It still took a long time. It still took some time, between 10 to 30 minutes. But for the base game, that almost took 1 to 3 hours to download the game data. And it takes a very, very insane person, aka me, to even attempt that. And there's plenty of people like how I was doing that shit, and it's just not okay. Ah, crap. This video was not supposed to be about mods. It was just supposed to be about riding out the last 6 minutes, which I did. Yeah, we'll cut it there. See ya.